There's not much to do when all I can.
Hello, welcome to your stretch and release class. Let's begin by either sitting down on your heels or perhaps you'd like to sit cross-legged. Whichever position you choose, make sure there's no pain or discomfort in the knees, hips or the ankles, and use cushions if you need to support your body. Now, if you're the same as me, resting the hands on the thighs. If you're cross-legged, perhaps you put your hands on your knees. Now let's close down the eyes, and I'm going to give you at least 20 seconds in silence and perhaps set an intention for this session. So that could be something along the lines of giving yourself permission to go slow, or if you find your mind wandering, perhaps you practice bringing that in. So let's set an intention for the session. Continue with your eyes closed. Just letting your intention go now, and bring your awareness now to your breath. Breathing in 2, 3, 4 and 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Allow the breath to continue flowing at that pace that I've set you at. So breathing slowly and deeply, feeling the lungs expand, and the lungs and the chest soften each time you take the exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, begin to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Roll your chin down towards your chest, and then bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin draws down towards the chest, then the right ear to the right shoulder. Flow through, taking your time, giving yourself permission to go slow. Just a few more moments here. And then making this set your last set. Eventually finishing with the chin towards the chest and then rolling the head back up. Interlace your fingers, stretch your hands forward, stretching the hands, the wrists, and then drop your chin, curve your body and reach your hands forward. Start to restack the body. Bring your hands to the back of your body. Your fingers will fan your bottom cheeks. The palms of your hands are in your lower back. Draw the elbows together and lift the chest up towards the ceiling. And then releasing, relaxing the arms, taking that into a shoulder roll. So shoulders go up and around. Just allow the arms to move however it feels comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong. So we go up and roll the shoulders back. Let's go for 2 more there. And then releasing. Make your way into an all-four position. Start by tucking under your toes. Space out all of your fingers and try and level out your spine. So leveling it out so that you've got a fairly natural curve there in the lower part of your back. And then the eye line will be looking down towards your mat. moving into what's called hinges. As we inhale, we hinge through the hips to take our bottom back, not quite to rest on the heels, but to stretch the feet. And then press your body back forward. Inhale, we go back. And then exhale, we come forward. 2 more, inhale back. And exhale forward. Last time. And coming back, untucking your toes, big toes touch together, knees come apart, and then the bottom goes back towards your heels. Slide your hands forward, bring your forehead to the floor, and then let's inhale. As we exhale, we curve the body. Shoulders meet the wrists, and then we inhale, we lengthen the body. So with this position, make sure that we're not dropping the bottom. We want to stay nice and active there. And then bringing the body back, going slow, allowing the forehead to find the mat. Breath out, curve. Breathe in, lengthen, float the face. Breathe out, guide yourself back with your hips. And then release your forehead, inhale. Exhale, curve. And then we lengthen. Guide yourself back through your hips. And then releasing there. Rest there for a moment. Space out all of your fingers. Press your hands into the mat. Energizing the bottom towards your heels. Breathe in as you lift yourself forward, and then transition yourself down onto your stomach so that you're laying on the mat, bringing your arms in quite close to you, elbows are bent, legs are slightly apart there, and we're pressing all of our toes down into the mat. Hover your nose just off of your mat, and then take a moment there. Elbows hug in a little, and then as we inhale, we float the chest. As we exhale, we melt the chest back down. And as we come up, we're imagining that we're trying to bend from our mid-back, perhaps pressing our hips down into the floor a little. Two more to go there. Exhale as you release. And last one. And as we release down, we're sliding both of the hands long, palm space up with the fingertips pressing into the floor. Keep the hover of your nose. And then as we inhale, we float the shoulders and gently squeeze the upper back. And then exhale as we release. Inhale, lift. And exhale to release. Two more. Inhale, lift. Keeping our body still, just the shoulders moving in isolation. And then last one. Now reach the left hand out to the side so you're in a T shape. And then turn your head so you're down on the right ear there. And just relax there for a moment. Resting your hips. Taking a moment to scan the body. Looking for any unnecessary muscle connection as we stretch the neck. Now let's lift our face, taking our head the opposite way, so now the left ear is down. And just keep holding, keep breathing there. Now with the right hand, you're going to lift it, place it on the mat, spacing all of your fingers. Your right knee, you're going to bend it, and then start to twist your body. Use the support of your right hand so that you're opening up your chest on the left hand side. If there's any discomfort, you can release at any stage. Use the support of the back leg or the right leg and the support of your right arm. Closing down the eyes, taking 5 more slow deep breaths. And then releasing the body, coming out of the stretch. And then Nelson's leaving the building. Right arm goes out nice and wide. To start with, our left arm is long by the side of the body, and then we turn our face so we're facing the right arm. Relax your shoulders completely. Turn your face now so the right ear is down, and then position your left hand so the fingers are spaced, elbow is up, and then we bend the left knee. Begin to roll yourself onto the right side. Left leg goes slightly behind you until you feel that stretch in the right shoulder and the right bicep. And just keep holding, keep breathing. It can be a little bit awkward, I know, but we're trying as much as we can to relax into that position. Closing down the eyes will help, and bringing your awareness to the breath will help also. Four more slow, deep breaths there, you guys. And then beginning to release out. Relaxing your body. Now if you can move your right hand underneath your forehead, and then grab your left foot and bring the heel towards your bottom there until you're feeling a thigh stretch on that left side. Become aware of your right hip and keep pressing that down in towards the mat as you're holding the stretch. If you need a little bit more, perhaps you're hovering the knee off the floor on that left side to increase the stretch. And then releasing that leg. Left hand goes underneath the forehead, grabbing the right ankle this time. Heel comes into the bottom and relaxing the body. If you need that extra, maybe you're pressing the hip bones down to lift your knee. And then let's release the stretch there. Bring your hands by the side of the body, press yourself up, coming into a rest pose, but this time with the knees together. So bottom comes down onto the heels, we rest the body down and then move our hands towards our feet there. Let the shoulders go heavy and flop and the forehead rest on the mat. Begin to lift the body up, and we're going to come into what's called your pigeon stretch now. So if you can bring your right knee forward and straighten your left leg behind you, the right foot is on a slight angle out towards the left hand side, but that will depend on your flexibility. So if you're feeling a bit tight, maybe you move your foot closer to your hip. If you're feeling quite flexible, you could move it away. Then square your hips off so that you're facing forward. And then guide yourself down slowly to rest on your hands. Relax the shoulders. Become aware of the jaw, that you're not clenching or holding tension. And let's sink down into our two hips. Inhale, begin to lift your chest. Then walk your hands up until they frame your front knee. Pop your bottom on the right side down onto the mat. Sweep your left leg forward and bring the foot over the top of the right thigh. Reach both of your arms up towards the ceiling and then twist your upper body to the left side. Open out your arms and then the right arm is going to press into your leg and the left hand positions behind you. Relax the body and then twist the body, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, release, reaching the arms up, and then rest, reaching the left leg back. Getting my words jumbled a little bit there. Left leg goes back, and then let's guide ourselves up to an all fours. Bring the left knee forward, so we swap over. Right leg is stretched back, and then we're walking the hands forward until we can rest down. Connect back to your breath, perhaps closing the eyes and releasing the body. Inhale, lift your chest. Step your hands back so they're in line with your knee. Pop your left bottom cheek onto the floor and then start to sweep your right leg forward. The foot goes over the side of the thigh. Lift both of the arms up to the ceiling and we twist our upper body to the right hand side. Both arms open out. The left arm presses into the leg and then the right fingers find the floor as we look over the shoulder. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, release the arms down. Let's grab that right leg, but instead pop it out in front of you and bring the left one out as well. Now you can either have the legs straight for this one, or perhaps if you're feeling quite tight in your lower back and your hamstrings, maybe you might like to put a cushion or a block, something of the like underneath your legs. Inhale both of the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands down and start to fold forward, but you'll notice to begin with that I'm keeping my spine quite straight. So if you can do that as well, think of the front of your chest stretching up towards the ceiling and you'll feel that you get the stretch in the hamstrings without even needing to bend it forward just yet. Try and fold from the hips a little further and let's stay here together. You'll notice I'm using my arms. You can do that as well. So use the arms to help you move a little deeper into the stretch. But of course, listening to your body. And then let's inhale, ease off. Draw the chin to chest and then start to soften or melt. Collapse the body down in towards the thighs. Hands reach for the heels. Nose draws towards the knees and we relax the body. Just a few more moments there. See if you can relax a bit deeper into the position. Shoulders are heavy. And then begin to slowly restack the spine, coming all the way up. If you used a prop, let's get rid of that now. Lay yourself down onto your back and hug both of your knees in towards your chest. Arms go wide to a T position. Allow the knees to fall to the floor on the left-hand side. And then knees come back through the centre and allow them to fall to the floor on the right-hand side. And back to the centre. Now from here you've got the option to go into some self-relaxation. So I'll set you up and then it's up to you whether or not you continue with this position. So legs go nice and long, feet are apart, hands go out wide and the palms face the ceiling. Close down your eyes and just allow everything to find a sense of heaviness. So can we soften our feet, relax the shins, the knees. Feel heavy through the hips. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are heavy. Mouth is slightly open, really soften through your jaw. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And it's up to you here as I conclude this video. Perhaps you'd like to stay for a minute, or maybe you'd like to stay for 5 or 10 minutes, completely up to you. But enjoy your relaxation, you guys.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you.